The Red Sox have found their newest superstar in Roman Anthony, and I'm here to talk about almost everything that has happened the last 10 or so games involving Roman, and it's just been some of the greatest baseball and some of the most fun baseball I've had watching-wise in a very long time. Welcome to another edition of Red Sox Digest. Before we get into anything, if you are a part of the 82.1% that is not subscribed, please make sure you do so. Help us on our journey to 4,000 subscribers. Let's try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. Roman Anthony has gone on pretty much an amazing tear over the last 10 or 11 games. Has, I think, an 11-game hit streak. It might be a 10-game hit streak. Either way, he has been absolutely amazing to watch. And we are officially in our Roman Empire. This picture is brought to you by the Section 10 podcast. Please go check them out if you don't watch them. But yes, we are in our Roman Empire. He's living up to all of our expectations. Everything that we put on him, he has somehow found a way, only being 21 years old, he has somehow found a way to exceed those expectations, and he has found a way to play some amazing baseball. We put so much onto this guy, and honestly, I was not going to be surprised if he, in the first month of him getting called up, didn't really play very great, just was kind of timid, was scared, just a whole lot of stuff. But honestly, he's played really, really solid, and I am so thrilled about it because we were hyping him up to be literally the best thing since sliced bread. And I think that was fair in our eyes because he was the number one prospect in baseball. You don't just get that title just being a random player. You get that title because you are in the entire minor leagues. Every system from low A to like Grapefruit League to whatever, to high A to the majors, you are the best player out of all of those guys. That's hundreds and hundreds of baseball players, and Roman Anthony was the best out of that. So obviously we were expecting him to do huge things, and he has shown us that he is here to stay, and he has done those huge things. If you were not watching today's game, the Red Sox did, in fact, score 1 billion runs against the Colorado Rockies. Today was Brayan Bello's first ever complete game. He went all 9 innings. He played unbelievable. Roman Anthony, yet again, had another hit. He went 1 for 3. Not terrible. He had an RBI. No homers today. He had a walk. So really, he went 1 for 2 because there's a walk in there. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, but he played super, super well. And I am so thrilled about this entire game. And the Red Sox do just need to keep the ball rolling. Just keep it going throughout up until the All-Star break. And then you'll have a week off where you guys can relax and then come back exactly like you are right now and win a ton of games. You're 48-47. That stat is wrong. It has not been updated. The game literally got finished an hour ago. So you are 48-47. You're sitting at 4th or 3rd right now in the American League East. Let's try to get 2nd. We could try to get 1st if we make a huge run and trade the guys that we need to trade and don't trade the guys we need to trade, and we need to be buyers by the deadline. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Roman Anthony is just one of the most talented human beings that I've ever seen step on a diamond. Again, he's 21 years old as of this past May, and he's already playing at Fenway Park. Roman Anthony is a guy that you would like on your team for a very long time. The Red Sox did extend Garrett Crochet for, I think it was 6 years, and they extended Christian Campbell, Roman Anthony's friend, for 7, maybe 8, I think is what it was. They need to extend Roman Anthony for 10 years. In my opinion, they need to extend Roman Anthony for double-digit years at least, because he can be a dude that we have win us a World Series. He can be a dude that can hit a walk-off in the playoffs when we're down 3-2 to force a Game 7. He can be a dude to make a diving catch or rob a home run when it matters. He is the guy of the future. I know that's a lot for me to say, and I know that's a lot for you to hear. But Roman Anthony, again, was the number one prospect in all of baseball, and you don't get that name just because of who you are. Roman Anthony got that name because he earned it, and he played really, really well, obviously. And now that he's playing in Fenway, yes, he absolutely earns it. Roman Anthony over the last 10 games is batting .386 and a .994 OPS. He went from batting 128 to 250, but he got a hit today, so I think it's like 252 or something right now. And from an OPS of 548 to 751. That's just unbelievable stuff to watch, and it's just so amazing to see because Roman Anthony is the guy of the future. Roman Anthony's stats this year, 253 now, 2 home runs. He hit an absolute bomb to dead center last night. 12 RBIs, 1 stolen base, OPS is 754 now. He has 91 at-bats. I cannot ask for a better stat line for your first 25 games, for your first month in the league, basically. I cannot, you can't ask for a better stat line than that. From a 21-year-old kid, you absolutely cannot, and he is the guy that is going to remain on this team, and he's going to be a leader on this team eventually, but time will only tell. Steve Peralt did tweet, Roman Anthony is who we thought he is. I 1,000% agree. That's what I've been saying this entire video. We put so much pressure on him to do so good, and he's finally here, and he is doing that good. He's doing the things that we wanted him to do. He's getting hits. He's making plays. He plays better defense than Masataka Yoshida. I'm sorry that I said it, but I'm also really not, because Masataka Yoshida, I'm out on that experiment. I think having Roman Anthony in the outfield over Yoshida and having Duran and Rafaela or Willier is the best defense in all of baseball, or is the best outfield in all of baseball, especially with these younger guys. Again, Rafaela should be an all-star, in my opinion, could win a platinum glove. He just doesn't drop anything. Duran, as we know his stats with the All-Star Game MVP, he's batted .300, he's batted all these things. He just played super, super well. And having a young stud like Roman Anthony, I think giving Yoshida this space to continue to just feel him out and just try the Yoshida experiment over and over and over again, it really hasn't been, like, it's been cool, I guess, but it really hasn't shown out to be what we thought it was going to. But the Roman Anthony experiment is, as of now, showing out to be what we thought. Again, he's, in the last 10, he's batting .253, 754. Like, these are things that we are going to continue to see throughout his entire career with the Red Sox. So I think they should keep him on the roster for as long as possible. Alex Cora did say this last night about Roman Anthony. He's a good player, good hitter. That's why he plays every day. And we're going to push him out there, play the outfield, hit at the top of the lineup, and just try to help him out throughout the process. But he's a good one. I 100% agree. Obviously, I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't. Alex Cora finally is like seeming to get behind Roman Anthony. I really haven't seen him get behind a player like this in a pretty good amount of time, honestly. Like, you haven't seen him. I haven't seen him get it behind a player like this or say something about a player like this probably since just maybe a few years ago. Like the Devers stuff, like he wasn't really behind Devers. The Bogart stuff, he was really not talking about it. Just, it was a whole lot of things. So this doesn't fall onto Cora. This falls onto Craig Breslow to do what we all want him to do and extend Roman Anthony to a longer contract just so he can be comfortable up here and he can just shine and he can just play baseball. That's all we need him to do, is just play baseball to the ability that we all know he can. And it's like, it's not a huge ask, but it also, like, Craig Breslow isn't the best at his job. So please just listen to this and just think, what could the Red Sox be if Roman Anthony continued on this path that he is currently right now? Could he be an MVP? Yes. Could he win a World Series for the Red Sox? Yes. Could he be a leader on this team? Yes. Could he be on this team for 8+ years and win 2 World Series? Yes, in my opinion. So this falls onto Craig Breslow to extend the number 1 prospect in baseball, Rookie of the Year candidate, probably not going to win, Roman Anthony. That is all I have for you today on this edition of Red Sox Digest. Don't forget to do all that fun stuff, like leave a like, comment down below your thoughts on Roman Anthony, and honestly, I'm so happy the Red Sox are playing the way they have these last 3 series with winning winning 3 series in a row. Let's continue that. Let's go into the All-Star break strong and then come back even stronger. Thank you guys so much for watching another edition of Red Sox Digest. Subscribe, like, comment, all that fun stuff. Go Sox.